And we're live. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. So, for this one, I wanted to take a look at another demo for a game that I thought looked cool. And I guess part of the thing that I'm doing for my Sunday streams is just, on top of the roguelikes and other things that I felt like playing, I just play demos for games that I think look neat, but they'd be demos for games that I think look neat, but the demos themselves I feel like would probably be too long or not fit as well with what we tried to do on Open Couch Gaming. So I'm just like, screw it, I'll just play certain demos on stream. So this is one of them. Apparently this is meant to be like a CRPG kind of experience. Has Lovecraftian horror stuff and is an RPG. And I just thought it looked nice. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this for a little, see how it is. This feature is not implemented yet. It will be soon though, so stay present. Oh. Okay, so I only have quick start as an option. But yeah, it's like Eldritch horror and it's like dark fantasy, so all cool stuff. On the wine dark raging seas of the outer isles, a lone caravel. Is that how you pronounce that? What's a caravel? A lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves towards the accursed island of Idra. The moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hold. You suddenly sometimes strike the hull, and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound, and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. Mouth dry, head pounding. Honestly, head pounding, because I don't handle sea travel well. Personally. You get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up to the top and get a bearing on the situation. Yeah, okay. A desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles, and a course is drawn towards the island of Idra. Okay, so it is Idra, not Ira. Something just struck the ship. Uh-oh. Okay, so what's inventory? Here we go. What do we have here? Gold, 10 gold, and a dagger. Oh, there we go. Okay. What else do we have here? But yeah, I've just been, I don't know, something about this game just kind of drew me to it when I was seeing it around on Steam, so here we are. To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It does not budge. Perhaps you should slip the lock with a thin blade. Use dagger. You slip the dagger through the gap in the door and lift the bar that was locking you in. The door begins to creak open. The door swings open. You can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rusty red puddle. The stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around in the dim light of the hold, you realize someone or something fought for their lives here. The same moment the thought hits you, a hiss sound from the shadows. You squint towards the shadows as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forward. Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and a grotesquely dexterous pink tail leaves no doubt of the creature's rodent nature. Though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started life as a common ship rat has now grown into something that has no right to exist. A second hiss sounds behind you as you and the abomination lunges at you. Ooh, this music. You have defeated your enemies. Each party member gains 130 experience. There's loot on the ground. 2 rat tails. Let's review log. Okay, rabid... Oh, okay. That's nice. Well, this is really cool. I like this so far. So you seem to have been on a ship for a new area, and then something attacked the ship and everyone in it. You emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Andros, there you are at last, growls a rough voice. Freeze and listen carefully. Feeling jumpy? The brute growls with a smile. Roland? Why are you skulking in the shadows? The brute chuckles. Shadows suit a face like this just fine. No matter. There's trouble and you're needed on the deck. Now. What's all the noise? The island is in sight, but the damn guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back. Did they say why? Only superstitious bilge? Is that how you pronounce that? Bilge? I think it's bilge. They claim they saw something in the water. Either way, our boys are about to show them some very real steel. Wait, if we can't land, we lose our shot at the girl. I knew I'd regret charting a gilder ship. Let's say that. And you'll regret not stopping our boys from murdering them if you don't get to the damn deck. Besides, we'll need an escape route. Listen, I've been doing this since you were at least since you were at the teat. Let's just get on with it. All right, let's do this. Wait, there's a few sailors up ahead, rattled as a pair of rabbits. Is there any way past them? There are 2 doors ahead. Take the left and we should be able to sneak past them without any trouble. Anything else I should know? Let's just get off this bloody boat. Okay, you and Roland begin making your nice style. Yeah, I was drawn to this game's art style and the type of game it was when I saw it on Steam. It's definitely got an interesting look to it. Okay, you and Roland make your way towards the commotion on the deck. Press Q to press the character portraits to swap party leader. Okay. So yeah, now we have a party member. And what's in here? What did I just grab? I grabbed lemons and salt. Okay. Oh. Let's try crafting with one of the fish. It's not a valid recipe. Wait. Oh, wait. Redmond's leeks lemons. Well, I don't have any leeks. Unknown recipe. Steelfish leeks potatoes. Unknown recipe. Kirkland potato salt. Unknown recipe. Okay. So I have to click the recipe and then use it. Got it. The sailors stare at you wide-eyed and terrified. Reed Emperors, it's coming for us. It whispers to me. One of them draws a weapon with shaking hands. Wait. Can I check my character stats? Does Diplomacy versus 10. Ah, yeah, definitely classic. Okay, so will the golden reed smile on you? Andros must roll a 9 or above on 2d6. Okay, so this is a 2d6 system. Oh, it's like Disco Elysium. Did I make it? Yes. You bring glory upon thine ancestors. The men stop dead in their tracks, seemingly shocked back from their momentary lapse of sanity by your words. The pair blink towards you in a moment of indecision, and then stumbles up to the main deck and the tumult that seems to be taking place there. Okay. Let me take a look. Okay, so Andros is the name of the current character. Okay, class rogue, background mercenary. Yeah, this is old school style RPG looking, and I'm loving this. Let's see, what do we have attributes? Attributes. Agility, fortitude, intellect, presence, strength, dodge, toughness, will, attunement, fullness, resolve, vitality, wounds, critical chance, initiative. Okay. Well, that's neato. Yeah, measures hand-eye coordination. So I made a diplomacy check. Where does that... Yes, okay, presence. A character's ability to read and react to the surroundings, environment, and people. Measure of hand-eye coordination, nimbleness, and dexterity. How tough and resilient a character is. Mental activity, recall, and analytical skill. Oh man, I can imagine the depth that the character creator might end up getting. Because I didn't have the option to do character creation since this is the demo. So, yeah, this is... Ooh. Oh man. I want to see how big the character creator might end up being. A measure of a character's brawn and physical power. Okay. And then what was through here? Press Control to enter stealth mode. Oh, that's how. Oh, that's cool. You even have a percentage on how well you're able to stealth through. That's nice. Okay, you see a crate. Hey, loot all that. But yeah, it turns out it was a really good idea to... turned out it ended up working out. The whole... situation with the sailors. Okay, so what did I need? Leeks, potatoes, steel fin. I think I can do that. Farmer's omelet, fish stew. Yeah, I have Perkland, so why is it not... Why am I not able to craft? Okay, yeah, selecting items and getting them on is not exactly work. I don't know how... What am I doing wrong here? Hold on. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Spells, feats... Feats? Any successful attack against a defenseless, flanked, stunned, or surprised opponent scores an automatic critical hit. Ooh! Oh man, this is basically like D&D. Oh, I love this. You make an attack and at a -4 penalty, but with a chance to bypass opponent's armor. Ooh. What are your feats? You make an attack at a... armor. Okay. The attack... Oh wait, no, there we go. Critical hits with slashing weapons now cause bleeding. Ah. The attack bonus for a charging increases +1 to 3. Okay. Oh, a chest. Shoddy wooden chest, 5 HP. I don't have any thieves tools, so I can't unlock it. I could try and force it open. Yeah, it doesn't have thieves tools. What if I do? Nope. I'm gonna have him force it open. Athletics 4 versus difficulty 10. Hey. All right, what's in here? What did I just get? Oh, oh. I break it open and then there's thieves' tools. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is so far quite neat. What is this? Just, okay, just a grindstone. Nothing else around here. Okay, what's... Uh-huh. All right. Pick, 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 pick. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so since I'm a rogue, was that a short sword I just got? Yes. Okay, so I likely have proficiency in it. Buckler. I think I can, yeah, I should, yeah. If it's a buckler, then probably, because I might not remember right, but I think bucklers are actually... I think rogues can use those in D&D. I don't remember. Well, in any case, we now have better weapons. Okay, so they're going up that way. That's a crate. Is this another room? Wooden door. 5 HP. Nah, I don't. I've used thieves' tools. I think I'm okay. You emerge onto the deck and see two groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. Amidst the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you bellow for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Both the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries you hired a coarse thug of a man named Estavo turn their attention to you. They look ready to use the unsheathed weapons in their hands at the slightest provocation. Who do I address? The mercenaries seem like they're pretty... The ship's crew seem a little superstitious, and the mercenaries are kind of being assholes about it. Trying to think, what would be a good move here? Because apparently we need to get to this island for a job we're doing, but there's superstitions around the island and the crew are getting a bit jumpy. But I fear if I leave the mercenaries alone on this and try to calm the crew down, they may attack the crew still, or at the very least, just Thug of a man, though. Ship's captain and leader of the mercenaries. Who do I talk to for this? They're scared, so I don't think they'd really attack anybody. They just want to leave, so I'm going to address the mercenaries. The mercenary leader, Estavo, flicks his dark eyes to you, but keeps his blade fixed on the desperate captain. There's a reason he's known as Fireblood to his men. You'll get your money, let me handle this. A cruel smile twitches into life on Estavo's wind-weathered face. There's only one rich noble girl, but we can always find more sailors. The ship's captain bristles with these wounds. Captain, why have we not dropped anchor? Something dire stalks these shores. We cannot approach without risking the ire of that horror. A jittery mutter of agreement rises from the sailors, causing Estavo's eyes to darken even further. What horror have you seen? What have you seen? Not but glimpses. My men have seen the shadows of something deep in the water, stalking us. Nothing natural moves like that. Gustavo glares murderously at the captain. You renegade on the deal... No, wait, you renege? Huh? Our deal based on a glimpse? Foolish superstition takes us in now. I don't know what that word is. Renege? Renege? I have to check that one. I have to check that. I don't know how to... I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's... Wait. Renege. Oh. Revoke. Okay, so it's another word for revoke. Why not just say revoke then? Fucking... Weird, like, old stuff. Yeah, you're revoking this whole thing because of a glimpse. There's desperation in the captain's voice. We are seasoned sailors. We do not balk at shadows. You need to be alive to rescue this girl as you speak of. You speak sense. Perhaps it better to turn around. I mean, we have a job to do. We're out of time. Sail us in or argue with the point with Gustavo. Gustavo turns his steely gaze from you to the captain. Let me spell this out for you, sea dogs. We're contracted to rescue the girl, but if you don't get us to the shore, we're going to gut you for free. The mercenaries you hired all shift their weight in anticipation of making good on that promise. Captain, he's right. Do what you were hired to do. Something changes in the captain's expression. He stands tall. I will not order my ship and my men to certain doom. We shall not get any closer to the coast while I have command. I believe you, but my contract to these men does not mention your survival. Oh, Jesus. Cause this is... We're rescuing somebody. Because, I mean, they can just... I'm gonna try the check. And... Ah, shit. Gustavo's grin begins to show teeth as he hears your words. The color drains from the captain's face. There's... Hey, did you see all the stars? That all-star speech I sent kind of fits the tone of this game. I did not. But I'll check it out later. In the confusion of mercenaries throwing dagger flies, lodging in a sailor's throat. Oh, God. Well, this is definitely not the way I wanted it to go. I mean, I guess that's kind of the issue with gamifying tabletop systems, is that you end up having the inability to go for certain nuances with possible options with NPCs. Because I was just hoping for an option of a compromise where it's like, okay, well, do you have a skiff or something that we could use to row ourselves over or something? Just unfortunate. That didn't feel good. You have defeated your enemies. This sucks. You rest your sword arm and survey the carnage, then suddenly a loud crash as something collides violently with the hull. Surviving mercenaries and crew alike fight to keep their footing as the ship lurches. Suddenly, huge monstrous tentacles burst from the water around the ship. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Gustavo must be thinking as the monstrosities loom over him. After reaching their full height, the tentacles curve inward and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck, others snap the mast like they were matchsticks. You stand frozen in place. Through the haze of splintered wood and panicked screams, you notice Roland. He throws himself out of the way of a tentacle but begins to fall overboard as the ship lurches once more. Get his aid. Help him. You dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men, beseeching you for help. Roland hangs by one arm from the side of the ship. Try to grab him. You lunge from Roland's arm, but he loses his grip, and your fingers close only around thin air. You miss him by an inch. He falls wordlessly downwards. You watch as he is swallowed by the raging sea. The ship is listing fatally, and you see the great tentacles high above you, poised for the coup de grace. Abandoned ship. As you jump, you hear the tentacles, you hear the terrible rending of wood giving into flesh. The impact of the water winds you, the waves pummeling you down. The current beseeches you to go deeper, ever deeper. Peaceful blackness. Sink. Oh, that's cool. I love this. This is cool looking. Oh. Oh, this must be where we got the job. A guardsman dressed in the livery of the noble house Baron. The guard scowls somewhat at you. Armsmaster Lyra awaits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you've not already done so. 2 weeks earlier, the villa of the Lord Kato Baron. Fat insects buzz lazily around him in the warm and peaceful evening. Still, there is a chill that creeps into your very core, as if somewhere you are fighting for your life in the dark depths. An aging, armored man in the livery of the House Burin? I'm gonna say Burin. Stands and scowls at you. Eyes like coal peer out from a craggy face, fringed top and bottom with wild white hair. Walk on by. Tell me, boy, what would your father say if he... Tell me, boy, what would your father say if you knew you considered yourself the better of his old friends? Through those voices full of gravel, there's now a glint in his eyes, as though the old coals have begun to warm up. Kaiden, is that you? A single bark of laughter emanates from the dense beard as he embraces you in a crushing bear hug. Kaiden may olden and grayer, but from the force of his hug, you don't reckon you have any more chance of beating him now than you did as a 12-year-old. It's good to see some things haven't changed. Kaiden steps back and allows you to breathe again before grabbing you by the shoulder. You heard your father's passing. Truly, he sits with the golden reed now. Tell me, how did he die? Drunk and reeking of his own piss. I don't fucking know. I don't know our backstory. Let's not dwell on old wounds. Do you know why I'm here? Master Kato will chew your ear plenty when you see him. See him, Andros. Lyra, the new master at arms, awaits you by the main entrance. She'll escort you, and don't ask her not to. If you think I had a temper. The joke fails to hide the note of anxiety in the grizzled house guard's voice. What are you hiding from me, old bear? Damn it. I won't betray my master's confidence by saying more. Best you see him yourself. Okay, the one thing is that the font kind of messes me up on what certain words look like. Like, I thought that was rest, but it's best. The man offers a smile, but it fails to iron out the concerned creases around his eyes. Very well, I'll go for the master at arms. If you want to explore, for old time's sake, take this lantern. Lord Byron will wait, and we don't want you getting lost in the hedge maze again. The man laughs heartily and hands you a small brass lantern. Activate or deactivate by pressing T. Whatever may come to pass, it did this old warrior a bearer of good to see you again, boy. The old man slaps you on the shoulder in parting, almost knocking you off balance. He then seems to remember something as he leans in conspiratorially. My damn knees are acting up again. Can't hardly sleep on account of the aches. Let me tell you, I'd take an arrow in the leg any day. If you're going over to the kitchen later for a bit of grub, oh wait, no, that's still him. If you're going over to the kitchen later for a bit of grub, a bottle of brandy from the wine cellar would make me a happy man. Kaiden shifts as he emphasizes his stiff knees. But first, don't keep Lyra waiting any longer. Talk to her first, and I'll be here for later. All right, I'll get him some brandy and bread. A guardsman dressed in the livery of the guard somewhat Armsmaster Lyra awaits. Okay. So yeah, this seems to be where we have accepted the job of helping this noble person by getting their daughter back. And they all have the same dialogue. Yeah, so far this is pretty neat. I really like this. Okay, here, I believe this is her. A woman stands before the main entrance to the villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful coiled power that is of a dueling ace. No doubt she is the new master at arms for the House Baron. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow, just low enough to be respectful. Greetings, Andros. Master Cato welcomes you back to House Byrne. The master is eager to meet you, and he will be ready in a short while. In the meantime, he suggests you visit the kitchen for some food, and then perhaps walk the grounds and gardens. Why have I been summoned? That is for the master himself to answer, and he will soon enough. For now, though, please get some food and look around. I'm sure the old Caden would be happy to see you if you were not talked to him already. Very well. Excellent. Though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds, the kitchen is in the building to the east, and the garden and the hedge maze is to the west. Come back and check in with me once you've stretched your legs. Okay, so it seems people in this house know you, or at least know this character. I don't know if the character creator will have this kind of same backstory, or like you select a character that has a fixed backstory, but you can change their stats. I guess that's something to figure out when the game releases, huh? You enter the kitchen and a pair of scullons? Is that how you pronounce that? I'm gonna say scullons offer a hurried bow. It's all so much quieter, emptier, and gloomier than you remembered. Of course, old Magda is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind, red-faced, and tending a shank of lamb. You remember the matronly woman as she sat, humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasting meat. Child, come here, will you? Magda was always a beacon of kindness in a childhood where such qualities were few and far between. Magda clasps you gently with her tubby hand. Have you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. As son of the master-at-arms for the great House Byrne, did not go wanting, materially at least. Thank you. Magda looks at you with kind eyes as you pick up the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now, but it would be best if you got him to bed before his men see him like this again. The knot in your stomach is as real now as it was when you were 12. I'll go see him. Don't worry, he won't make a fuss. He just needs time, you know. You know, Andros, deep wounds take a long time to heal. The old woman turns back to her meat and resumes meandering humming. The sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing. May I help you, my lord? The man in a chef's outfit offers in a hoarse voice. Good evening, my lord. The red-faced scullion bows slightly. Talk. Scion has nothing to talk about. Trade or steal? Nothing to trade. All right. So I can go full-on murder hobo if I decided to. So that's something. Okay, it's still the same. The chef offers a short bow and a tired but sincere smile. I am Chef Armand, and my humble kitchen is at your disposal, my lord. Sadly, I was told of your arrival only minutes ago, and my oven must be fired up again. You must be famished. Indeed I am. My suggestion is thusly. Whilst I stoke the fire, you run down to the pantry and fetch some cured ham and cheddar cheese. I will then teach you how to cook my renowned melted cheese sandwich, and you shall never want for an evening meal for as long as you live. Splendid. The pantry is west of the wine cellar, and the cheese is kept in the northernmost room. Return when you have cured ham and cheddar, and I shall provide bread and instructions. Now venture forth into the underworld. Where's the cellar again? Hatch in the floor over there. Armand points towards the wood hatch by the wall. It's quite dark down there, but there should be a lantern in the chest near the stairs. Good luck. Tending to fire, keeping the kitchen tidy. Caden asked me to fetch him a bottle of brandy. Ha! The old wretch is too cowardly to come himself, so he sends you instead. The brandy will be the end of him, I say. Then again, who am I to deny the old fool his few pleasures? You'll find a crate of fine Goremian? I think that's Goremian brandy in the northeast corner of the wine cellar. For those that do not know, brandy is kind of it's a type of whiskey, I'd say. It's a type of whiskey barrel-aged liquor that's made with fruits. So like apples, grape brandies, and they're kind of the same as cognacs, I believe. So cognac and brandy are kind of the same deal. They're a bit more of a fruitful. That tastes nasty too. Much like whiskey or other types, it is an acquired taste. But if you want something more sweet, I would probably say brandy is your best bet. It's usually a lot sweeter compared to some other types of whiskey. At least in my experience. I don't know. I've only ever tried apple brandy, which I liked. All right. But yeah, as I said, it's an acquired taste. Yeah, bro, I meant brandy. I don't think it tastes bad, but then again, taste in terms of preference can be different from person to person. I actually don't really fully know the whole brandy situation. So is rum like syrup? It's sugar. Rum is not quite that. Looking it up. Oh, yeah, it's distilling like molasses and sugarcane juice. So yeah, it's kind of a sugary deal. So if you want something a bit sweeter, there you go. People usually tend to mix it with lemonade as an easy mixed drink. And then brandy. No, brandy the drink, not the whatever Brandyville is. No, just define brandy. God damn it. Yeah, liquor. Okay, yeah, it's just distilled wine. It's just that. Yeah, let's see. Brandy is a liqueur produced by distilling wine, so it's just more distilled version of wine. But yeah, rum's a pretty easy call to make some first drinks with. But no, rum's not so much. I mean, you can make syrup out of it. I know that's like my mom did that once for a dessert, but it's not so much a syrup until you actually do some stuff with it. So that is my knowledge of rum and stuff. Empty bottles litter the floor. So yeah, I don't have the largest knowledge when it comes to liqueurs and such. I know some, but not a lot. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff in their wine tasting sessions. No doubt much revelry has taken place here. Then a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way. You can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Ghosts? Okay, I don't need a lantern. I've already got one. Can't interact with any of these. What's this way? Okay, no, nothing in her... Oh. Is this cured ham? Yep, it's cured hams. What's this way? Ah, some cheese. Okay, so Andros here as a character is the son of the former man-at-arms for the baronry here, or the house. You're gripped by a long-hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You sealed it away, but in doing so, preserved its strength, and now it demands freedom. You can still recall smelling him before you could make out his withering shape in the dim light of the cellar. Mistress Valera, open the door. Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicated ramblings. How could they take her? Her chambers were locked from the inside. Where is she? Try to shake some sense into him. Your father jolts upright, the bloodshot whites of his eyes glaring out of the darkness. We found her, wandering the forest outside the estate. Mistress Valeria, help him stand. Haltingly and leaning heavily on you, your father manages to stand. She was never the same. Whatever happened broke her. It was the girl, you know. The seed was planted in Valeria that night. But how could you know? You were but a babe yourself. You helped lead this now sobbing man out of the cellar. Stop it, father. Lord Cato trusted me, and I failed him. But Valeria was the one to pay the price. Mind broken, and that spawn of a child. Your father's voice seethes with fury. Enough! Don't talk back to me, you bastard. What do you know about honor? As much as your harlot mother. Your father steps away from you unsteadily, tears streaming down his contorted face. He needs to get his fucking shit rocked. You draw a ragged breath and snap out of the memory. Your knuckles white. You're alone in the damp cellar and don't particularly feel like dwelling there. Okay. Well, looks like maybe the drunken answer might have been the right one. Damn. And brandy. But yeah, brandy's just distilled wine, and it's like, and wine itself is fermented grapes, among other things. So yeah, it's interesting to learn these things, I'd say. But yeah, I'm gonna go give this dude the brandy because he seems nice. I have your medicine. Ha! That's some fine foraging, young whelp. Before you can get the word in, Caden snatches the bottle. Kedion? Is it Kaidion or Caden? Kaiden? I think Kaiden snatches the bottle, uncorks it, and drinks deeply. The old man, eyes closed in relief, lets out a deep sigh. And you're sleeping. May your sleeps be dreamless, he speaks as if to himself. May your sleep be dreamless? Kaiden smiles sadly. An old soldier's greeting. Something one mercenary would say to another as a prayer to not dwell on painful memories. The kind that comes with the work. Your father and I. Kaiden halts momentarily and looks at you. Your father and I would always part with those words. Now I've held you for long enough. Be on your way. Alright, well, I need to go make that cheese sandwich. Alright. I have the ham and cheese. Perfect. First of all, here's some bread. Now, the cauldron is quite empty, and just warm enough for you to use. Remember, you need both the bread, ham, and cheese to make the perfect sandwich. Now, I'll go give it a try and bring me the results. I shall see for myself. I just noticed the walk cycle. Yeah, it's just like a little. It's like moving miniatures across a tabletop board. All right, cheese sandwich. How do I move? How do I move the stuff over? hell? Why? That's really bizarre. Why am I... I'm not able to do that. Hold on. It's not telling me how to... Add the ham and cheese. Now give it a try and bring the results. It's not... Why is it... It's not letting me get... Huh? Journal, no. Quests, factions, character. That was weird. I just want to be able to make a cheese sandwich, man. I don't know why it's not letting me... Like, I can't... How... Party inventory. God, I cannot believe I have to look up how to do this, because it's... For some reason, the game isn't letting me put items into the cauldron. Let's see. Skald. Because I thought it'd be just a simple drag and drop deal. Using a cauldron to make grilled cheese. I mean, options are limited in fantasy universes, I suppose. I mean, it's not like you have a stone bake oven or something. Okay, surviving a shipwreck. It's not... It's... Am I really missing... I cannot... No stone pans? Nah. No Shrek-style egg on stone plate deal. I just want to make the cheese sandwich. How do I... This is not a valid recipe. I'm so confused. Wasn't there like a tutorial tab or something? Options? Gameplay? No, that's not it. Key bindings. Okay, console. Oh, that's the console. That's what tab is. Right, yeah, all that looks fine. Quests, inventory's E. This is so dumb. I just want to figure out how to make a fucking... I just need to make grilled cheese. Help me. I don't know how to make a grilled cheese. Drop, no. How do make sandwich? Feats, no. Spells, no. This is... I do not understand what I'm doing wrong. Like, if it's a matter of selecting the recipe, it's saying it's invalid, and I can't move the meat over to the cauldron. This is so... I just need to move the meat. I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong here. Like, because I haven't been given any tutorials about this. So I'm very confused. What the fuck? Press any other keys? No, it just brings up parts of the character. It just, yeah, it brings up character stuff. And yeah, there's no tutorial that's given on how to do this, so and it's saying it's not a valid recipe. Then what the fuck is wrong? Why am I not able to? Because it's just two bread and it's two bread, cheese, and ham. So I'm not understanding what. I'm not getting this at all. I'm not understanding why it's not working. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, I'm just... hitting other keys does not tell me anything. And there was no tutorial on the ship that told me, hey, here's how you craft food. Tactical combat, bigger than box of Caymans. Okay. I'm on the actual website for the game now. Because I imagine crafting your food would be able to yield more healing than if I just ate the ingredients individually. Okay, maybe the wiki might help me out. I don't know if I missed something or what, but I just cannot figure out what I'm doing. Audio, no. Localization, no. Oh my god. Please, I just need to make a sandwich. Hold on. I don't know how to make the cooking happen. I cannot, all right, I think I'm gonna give up. I have no idea. Like, cause the game, like this demo's too recent and the game's not coming out till 2023. So I don't have any clue on what the fuck I can do to make this cooking happen. Like I'm hitting craft, nothing happens. I'm hitting the meat, nothing happens. Trying to drag the meat, that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't think that's, yeah, it's just not gonna work. Leave feedback? I guess so. Like, unless it was said in a tutorial earlier, but I have no idea. That's gameplay, no. Audio, video, yeah, just... That's just the console commands. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that I didn't... Like, was this intentional? Woke up in some sort of ever to find something wrong with the ship. That's just the journal from the events so far. Look for your father in the cellar. Into the kitchen, you found your father. Board medicine. Stuck in a terrible unnamed creature in the deep. Explore the head maze at the Burn Estate. procure a meal for myself in the kitchen. For starters, I have to fetch the cheddar cheese. Yep, I have nothing. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Like, it's... That's just so... Yeah, like... Again, I have no clue if there was any kind of, I have no idea if there was any kind of, like, tutorial that was given. I don't think there was. Not on the ship. And I don't know if I passed up a tutorial segment, for other things. It just was not showing up. Maybe it'll show up later. I don't know. I just can't believe I spent that long trying to figure out how to cook a fucking sandwich. You stand before the gate to the hedge maze. It stirs old feelings of both dread and elation. The sound and smells of the estate grounds as they were long ago call to you from distant memory. You feel you could easily plunge into their depths. Let yourself go and remember. Which daydream is it this time? Are you valiantly defending me from rebels again? Embla throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from your reverie. She's 10 years old and you're near her senior. She plays hide and seek. Let's play hide and seek and go seek in the maze. I'll hide. You faintly hear someone yell her name from the distance. You better run, Star Child. Only my mother ever calls me that. Embla says, frowning. Where did you hear that from? Before you can reply, she flings another pine cone at you before darts off the maze. That's not correct. Before you can reply, she flings another pine cone at you, and before darts off into... Before shouldn't be here. You hear a man's voice yell Embla's name again, much closer now. Either way, she's lost to you in the winding passages of the hedge maze. Your memory tugs at you, urging you to go to the center of the maze. I have never been in a maze myself. Alright, and that's not it. Hey, I did it. You stand at the center of the maze. It feels much less impressive than you remember. The ornamental pond was once an ocean, the rock at its heart a wind-swept island. You found me, daydreamer. You remember the tone of her voice and can almost see the impish 10-year-old girl wading through the pond. Why do you always come here? I like the water. It's so calm. Embla shoots you a mischievous look. You notice the faintest tang of ozone. She makes a slow-motion hop through the water, her fingers trailing through the pond's surface. Where water and skin meet, strange colors bleed and spread across the surface. Embla, you'll get in trouble. Stop it. Embla moves her fingers across the water's surface like a painter's brush. Colors spill across the pond, and for a sleeping moment, you fancy that you can see cloud-topped mountains. Or was it the ramparts of an impossibly large city, reaching towards the heavens? The silence is shattered by a shout along with the beguiling images. Mistress Embla, the master requests you in the house immediately. It's my father, something's wrong. It's Mother. She's ill again. I think I caused it with what I can do. It poisons her mind. How long until Mother isn't Mother? Or until Father isn't Lord? Or your father isn't Master at Arms? How long will any of it last? Why are you... Everything falls apart. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Do you ever feel like everything is a lie? Like there's a veil that covers everything, but in some parts it's thin enough to see through. Embla stares at your father's steps. Starts as your father steps breathily into the enclosed garden. He's red-faced from exertion and anger. Young lady, you can't run off like this. The whole estate is looking for you. Your mother is ill and needs you. Now. Your father shoots you a stern glance. I'll deal with you later. Embla says nothing as your father grabs her by the arm and hauls her past you, back to the house. She doesn't meet your eyes as you pass. Finding yourself back in the present, a chill as A chill has crept into your bones. You best move on. So far, the writing in this has been pretty good. It's just, there's parts of it that could use a little bit of proofreading, I think. But overall, I like it. Not bad. Okay. So we did the hedge maze, and we couldn't cook a sandwich. So now let's get ourselves over to the person in charge. Sorry, but the master is quite... It scared me. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, but the master is not quite ready yet. I must ask you to wander around a bit more. Have you eaten? And perhaps hedge maze darkness does not scare you. It'd scare me less if you joined me. Under no circumstances. Now, if you... I have to make the sandwich to progress the story? No. I don't know how to cook. Damn it. Hold on. I don't... Huh? Have the ham and cheese. Perfect. First of all, here's some bread. Use the cauldron quite empty, just warm enough to remember you need both bread, the bread, ham, and cheese. But they don't tell me how. They don't tell me how, though. Like, is it... Like, am I just stupid, or is there something I'm missing? Because I have the ingredients, and I have the cauldron warmed up in front of me. No, that's... no. I cannot believe that I don't know what the hell I'm doing for... Like, it's just... Like... And the thing is that it seems like other people managed to figure this out, so I'm just stupid, I think. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, that's my spells. It's fucking right click. How was I supposed to know that? The game didn't tell me that. Come on. Like, even a prompt that just says, to select your crafting items, just right click on the fucking ingredients, you dumbass. Oh, God. Ugh. I have present the sandwiches. God dies of yeah, basically. It would have been just so easy. Just have a prompt that says right-click your ingredients to make them appear in the cauldron. I didn't know it'd be right-click. I thought you just dragged it over to the menu. You know, like other games with crafting elements. Anyway, the crust of the bread, the softness of the cheese, the savoriness of the ham, perfection. You shall indeed never again go hungry in the night. I earned 50 experience. God damn it. There you are. If your nostalgia is appeased, the master will see you now. Let's go see him. Very well. If it pleases you, the master is in his office just ahead. Yes, I remember the way. I suppose you do, but I'll escort you nonetheless. A flicker of a smile plays across her face, and she beckons for you to lead the way. The opulence is faded, the shadows longer. Clearly much has changed since the last time you were here. Try to remember how long it's been. It's been years, perhaps decades since you were here. Not since your father was the house arms master. Not since. You must have your wits about you, and perhaps now is not the time to dwell on such painful memories. Not since your father's exile. You were not more than 12 when you were driven from the household. Hard were the years that followed. The mercenary life is bloody and unforgiving. Those years stole your childhood, and eventually they took your father too. But your father had always insisted to his dying breath that his failure had been his own, that he had gotten the fate he deserved. The memories are painful nonetheless. This music's nice. Flanking the doorway are two marble statues. The craftsmanship is stunning, but the sight of the two women depicted fills you with sadness. Examine them. One you recognize immediately, Valeria Byron, the mistress of the house. You remember her as a gray ghost, and the absent and unwell. The other statue depicts the girl you once knew so well, Embla Byron. Burin, I guess, daughter of the house, and now a woman grown strong and clear-eyed. Her likeness has none of her mother's cowed timidness. Cowed? How is Mistress Valeria these days? The mistress is vacationing in the courts in the countryside, Lyra answers curtly. And what of Embla? Lyra's eyes flicker ever so slightly. We should hasten to Master Byron. Or Burin? I think it's Burin. Burin, he's long been impatient to see you. Kato Burin sits in a tastefully but modest reception room. He looks less imposing than you remember, and with a few more crow's feet. Nonetheless, he's lost none of his composure or air of casual authority. You take a seat across a formidable desk from him. This study, like the rest of the villa, is half lit, giving a morose taste to its opulence. The older man's face creases into a tired but genuine smile, which momentarily lifts some of the room's oppressive mood. It's a mercy to see you again, your own man and in your prime, Kato says before a frown consumes his smile. It's just a shame our reunion is overshadowed by the fates of those we love. But perhaps together we can yet improve our collective circumstances, not circumferences. What is wrong with me tonight? Why have you summoned me? Embla is missing. Kato's voice quivers momentarily, betraying his stoic features. Now I beg you, Andros, help me find my daughter. Help her return home where she belongs. Why me? Is it not obvious? You've clearly grown to inherit your father's resourcefulness, and besides, Embla has trusted you since before either of you could speak. What happened to her? She left without notice a week ago. From the scant clues we've had, we believe she boarded a ship bound for the Outer Isles, Idra. One of the Outer Isles, Idra. She went of her own free will. At the time, I thought little of it. Kato begins to glower. Since then, however, there have been reports. Grave ones. Reports? No one has left Idra in days. Rumor has it even the Imperial augurs, not augur. The Imperial augurs are in the dark. I know not how this touches the fate of my daughter, but she must be returned to me, one way or another. Any idea why she left? Something has been building in here for years, an aptitude of sorts, but I suspect you already knew. In any case, it's growing much stronger lately and drives her in ways I cannot understand. I suspect she's looking for answers. An aptitude? An aptitude of the worst kind. It does not spring from the canonical imperial praxis. Instead, it comes from elsewhere. It's the kind the Empire does not suffer to exist. I hope it's only answers that she seeks. Okay, but why Idra? Why indeed. There is little on the island save for the port of Horin. If Idra was her destination, she must have landed there. Why Horin? Yes, an old imperial port and home to a few hundred whalers, traders, and the occasionals. That is not how you. Is that an old way to spell occasional? Or am I wrong? Is it with a T and not two S's? Hold on, I'm double checking that. Yeah, it's spelled with an S, not a T. Is that intentional? Because I remember a lot of old poetry would use Y's and use I's in lieu of Y's for certain words like symmetry, but that's throwing me off. But in any case, the occasional smuggler. We can only speculate as to what drew her there, but it's our only lead. You mentioned her aptitude to the worst kind. Okay, I see. What can I do? Hire mercenaries, travel to Idra, and begin your search in the port of Horin. From there, I trust you to do what needs to be done. Spare no cost. Just bring back my daughter. Mercenaries? Yes, if nothing else, the port will be dangerous enough. That is why I have summoned a Roland Greyeye to me, a crude but effective sellsword that I've made good use of before. He shall accompany you to the task. Roland Greyeye. The man is a grizzled veteran. He may have slowed with age, but his experience and reliability more than make up for it. He's also much respected by similar men, and so will be instrumental in hiring a reliable crew. I'll take it into consideration. Kato shows you his upturned palms beseeching. I know this thing I can ask of you is fraught with danger, but this is your chance at improving your fortune, materially and in honor. What say you? I accept for her sake, because it's like, why would she choose to go to an island at random? And it also sounds like she developed a gift that the Empire's not a big fan of. Something that I think would also be really nice to at least help the player understand the world building is a thing that I've seen a few games do where might want to ask them to mention right-click at the crafting prompt in the review. Possibly that too, but I was also going to say maybe have certain keywords in dialogue highlighted and have the player get to hover their mouse over that so you can get a small explanation of it. Because there might be certain things that can fly over the heads of players, because there's certain assumptions that you have to make with the explanations, I guess, and you know, it's nice to at least have that prompt there for people that are like, okay, what empire is this? What's this thing? Like, unless I can hover over highlighted words. And Andros, Kato stands with poorly concealed effort. And Andros, you stand and meet his gaze. Return her to me. There is no other outcome for this affair. Shake his hand and leave. I mean, I don't know. I could check. Ah, I'm in the ocean. Okay, this is where I've awoken. Slowly, you drag yourself from the cold water onto the relative safety of solid rock. You try and fail to stagger forwards as exhaustion washes over you in a great black wave. Looks nice? Yeah, I'm liking this so far. This, like, despite my issue on figuring out right-click, I'm liking a lot of what the game's shown so far. Oblivion takes you before you hit the rocky ground. You're awoken by cacophonous cries of gulls circling you. Your body's a mass of pain and exhaustion, covered in 1,000 cuts and scrapes. The large white birds gather around you in eager anticipation. What magnificent feast your bloated corpse would make. Not today. Moments or hours pass as you lay unmoving, trying desperately to will some warmth back into your body. Finally, you manage to force your eyes open. Oh, I can do that. Okay, fantastic. All right, well, scratch what I said earlier. So yeah, you can just click on highlighted words to learn more about things. That's nice. That's good. Thank you so much, game. Main island of the Outer Isles. Its main settlement is the port of Horin. Strewn around you is the wreckage of the Zephyr. You see no other survivors. Nonetheless, the goal ahead of you is clear. You must venture to rescue your childhood friend from whatever fate has befallen her. Though unless you can find equipment and companions soon, you may have cheated death in vain. What is this? What did I just grab? A pitcher, some gold, cheap jewelry, some jewelry that can be sold for a few coins. Okay. Ooh. Got some booze. I also noticed that the character's pose changes whenever he's in water. That's nice. Hey, I mean, it's free money. Who am I to complain? The question is, where do I go? Oh, there we are. And that's a plate. Ooh. Is that a hammer that I can use? Yep, Warhammer. Okay, so I can use a Warhammer as a weapon. Can the wine heal me? Oh, but not by a lot. Oh god, by very small amounts. Oh boy. I have to wonder if there's a drunk status that you can have in the game. Probably would be. You can climb the wall ahead. Athletics? Oh. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good. I don't have any, I don't have any other means of healing. Yeah, water blocks me. All right, let's try that again. Okay. Just beat it. Eggs. I have to wonder how different eggs taste depending on the type of bird that it came from. Because I know, because, I mean, typically we usually have chicken eggs, so I wonder how different other eggs might be as far as food items. Dang it, it changes emoji color. His shirt is the same color as the one I was trying to send. Okay. Okay, there's some health. Thank God. All right. We're better now. But yeah, I guess as a rogue, we don't exactly have the best athletic stat to be able to climb. But at least we're picking up eggs. Okay, move this way. Nothing. I do like that this keeps the coordinates of your movement. But yeah, the dude kind of does look like it's a choice for the art style, you know? It's not meant to look super fancy, which is fine, considering they're probably going for a really big scale for this kind of game. Oh god. Steal thyself. Ah, shit. I don't have any spells to cast. I'm gonna die. Game too difficult. No. Yeah, okay, so we gotta continue on this. Alright, well I know where to go now, so that's a plus. Only thing is I just wish I had another means of healing. But yeah, 3 enemies? Really? Oh, wait. Can I level up? Oh, I can. Oh. Oh, I leveled up. Sweet. Okay. I was like, the little plus there. Oh, and leveling up heals you fully. Okay. Plus 6 vitality, plus 0 attunement, plus 15 development points. Spend development points to buy new feats. Development points can also be saved for later use. Okay. Nimble footwork. Swapping places with allies no longer causes your turn to end. You gain 8 vitality. You are quick on your feet, and your combat movement rate is increased by 1. Disengaging from melee does not cause your turn to end. Increase your critical rate by 5. Okay. And I have 15. I kind of want to pick... Melee attack does plus 2 damage, but with a minus 2 attack penalty. I'm just gonna go with easy choice of more health, please. But yeah, I didn't realize that I can even have the level up there. Oops. Okay, now I feel better. Even though I keep failing the climb checks. All right. Another wall. Come on. Oh my god, please. Oh my god. Man. Please, just let me climb. Please. I just need to climb. This is insane. This is... Please, wait. If I make the check... Oh, I have to beat it or else I still lose it? Oh, that's dumb. Really? Oh my god, come on. I succeeded in it once. Oh my god. That was actually terrible RNG. Like, that was awful. Like, you all saw that, right? That was too much. Like, come on. Anyway, let's level up again. Toughness. Buy feet. Okay. Yeah, that was just... I mean, I don't know if there's another way around. Is there? If there was, I didn't see it. I mean, I did just see the cursor go around, so maybe, but that was rough. And it looks like right click is like your quick equip and everything. All right, I'm gonna try this way. Oh my god. If you've not already done so, this might be a good time to level up. Oh, I was supposed to... Okay, so going right was the intended idea. Is there a way to save my progress? Well, I'm gonna check something. Options, key bindings. How do I save? Quest, feats, feedback. Okay, there's feedback. So if I felt like it, I could tell them, hey, can you please just include like a click? Use right click to do blank thing. Level up L. Yeah, I'm not seeing where the... Weird. Okay, what have we got here? More stuff in gold. Okay. Oh, a person. A lanky man with skin like sun-dried leather stares slack-jawed at you. He's dressed in rags with a wide-brimmed hat and a large bundle of scraps slung over his shoulder. Do Basilo's eyes deceive me? More ghosts? Or did the sea spit you back out alive? Not many are that lucky. Your eyes fall on the crude spiked club that hangs in his belt. Who are you? Basilo makes his living picking at what the monster of maelstroms does not swallow, and it's been rich pickings as of late. Crates and barrels and even the odd fleshy morsel. The man bears a row of blackened teeth and what you assume is a smile. Rich pickings? Listen here, Basilo has a proposal for you. The man smiles in greedy anticipation. Shore's bursting with bounty today. A man can make a fortune if he sets his mind to it. Better yet, no need for Basilo to risk his hide. You seem fit enough, and I've got coin. I'll buy whatever you bring me. Might even have a piece or two to sell if you're interested. Just be aware of them clippers. Clippers? Aye, crabs and critters and such, growing large and strange this time of year. Got your leg in their clippers and they'll lop it right off. So best be careful. But not to worry. Basilo's always given them the laugh, even when he was wee. Must have been just as big back then, though it doesn't really feel that way. The old man's brows furrow, and for a moment he is lost in deep thought. In any case, Basilo will be warming his bones up at the old abandoned farmhouse right behind us. Find me there. We'll see. The man slinks off into the fog, heading north. As his form dissolves into the nothingness of the mist, you can hear him muttering to himself excitedly. Okay. All right, that's a full cutoff. But yeah, that was not... So what I was doing, climbing up and fighting those hellhounds, was not the intended idea. Okay. Ooh, hello. The small farm is overgrown and derelict, and it appears to be abandoned. At one point, you muse this must have been a quaint place, a good spot to raise a family, perhaps. Suddenly, as if summoned by your thoughts, the faint but unmistakable sound of children's laughter is carried on the wind. The sound is oddly distorted with a strange echoing quality. For some reason, it chills you to your bones. The sound is interrupted by a woman's cry of pain, or perhaps sorrow. Okay, so I made it to the shores. Okay, well, can't exactly make an omelet. There's the one who cheated cheated Mother Maelstrom, and loaded with trinkets for old Basillo, perhaps. There might be some fine coin in it for you. The old man shakes a worn leather pouch at you that clinks with the sound of coins. Now come, sit by the fire. You can cook your food here if need be as well. Just don't drink the water in the well. There's one. The fireplace casts a warm glow across the pile of old fish bones, broken furniture, and strange trinkets that litter the ruined home. Basillo hums contentedly to himself. What's wrong with the well? Best not drink the water there. Tastes funny and gives you strange dreams. The children mostly use it for their games these days. There are children here? Aye. Martia's little runts, Oleg and Anya, I think, spends most of their time playing with their mother in the well. Oh, say nothing. The fireplace casts a warm glow. Oh, man. What the fuck happened here? Nice a place as ever, you'll see. Fire, warm fire, roof over your head. Martia's good to old Basillo, letting him stay here. Take care of her in return, Basillo does. She spends all her time playing in the yard with her kids these days, and she forgets to eat. Some days I have to feed her to make sure she doesn't waste away. I see. Where'd you get the coin? The old man reaches into the leather pouch and pulls out a handful of strange coins that look nothing like the standard imperial coinage, though they are no doubt valuable. They're covered in greenish grime that make them almost look more like seashells than coins. Bounty from the deep, handed down from me da, who got it from me granda. He used to say granda was so strong in the old faith that Mother Maelstrom would let him go down into the deep and visit with them who live there. Came back with snacks like this he did, or sacks of this like he did. The fire. Okay, let's trade. I have coin. Container. Oh, like the chest over there. Cannot be traded. Okay. Very nice looking game. I'm gonna go. All right. Thanks for dropping by, Combo. Yeah, so far this is very interesting. Oh, containers and oh, that's him. Oh, okay. Well, let's see with that. How much gold do I have now? 18. What's this? Hound ear? Really? One is currently hard to come by. Okay, 22 gold now. I'd like to buy the lantern. And then, do I have to equip it? I do. Vegetable soup. Okay. I'm not gonna pick that in front of Basillo. That'd be a bad idea. What's the script? What is with this guy? Just say scarecrow. Cool. A woman sits in the grass ahead of you with the well looming over her. She is She is emaciated, ragged, and covered in grime. How long has she been sitting here? Days? Weeks? She rocks back and forth, almost catatonic. Then suddenly you hear it again, the clear sound of playful children's laughter rising from the well. The woman wails. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. The woman rocks slowly back and forth. What happened? It took them, called out to them. I heard it. Funny thing is, I heard it calling with my voice. Oleg and Anya live in the well now. They're calling for me to join them. Can I help? It will never stop. It will multiply until it covers all the lands and all the seas. And when we are all dead in bones, the conqueror mold will dress our corpses in black mourning veils. Her voice is flat and monotone, and the strange words almost seem to come from somewhere else. She then lets out a deep sigh. But if I had my children's bones to bury, it would give me some respite. Oof. Oh, man, so something lured her kids into the well. Oh. Potatoes. Alright, might as well help, I suppose. Can I not go into the well? Well, seems ordinary enough until you examine it more closely. A thin layer of slimy black mold seems to cling to the walls, and a heavy odor of filth rises from its depths. You swear you heard something splash around in the shallow waters. A ladder has been placed in the well shaft, and you could easily descend if you wanted to. Descend the well. As you descend deeper into the earthly cave, you realize that the black mold covers most of the walls. Even the air is thick with floating black specks. Here and there, the mold seems to form nodules. Nodules? Right? Is that how you say that? I think nodules. Your mind fills with images of the nodules bursting open in an obscene mockery of birth and black worm-like tendrils of mold spilling forth into the world. An irrational urge to touch the nodes begins to grow inside of you. Move on. Perhaps it is the thickness of the air or the sickly miasmas that fill this part of the cave, but stars flash before your eyes. Your mind is assaulted with images of alien landscapes. Cities? No, giant living structures, almost like the coral that the traders from the sea gate sometimes peddle, but large, so large it almost touches the sky. Then you see it, the structures themselves writhing with obscene life. Innumerable black worm-like tendrils of black mold cover them. They beckon you. Give in to them. Let them take hold. In the sky above you, something massive shifts. Carry on, wayward son. Is that yeah, okay, that is a thing. What did I just grab? I don't know what I just grabbed. You feel as if you're dragged under and into a crushing blackness. You feel as if you're dragged under and into the crushing blackness to unfathomable depths. Stars flash before your eyes again, and you once more see the impossible landscapes. Cyclopean edifices. Edifices of writhing black shapes, an age of worms. You understand now, this is not some alien dreamscape. This is Warda. This is home. And you? You are a high priest, the god regent of a perfect world. And now it is time. The sky sunders, seven eyes see. It comes. Give yourself to it. Carry on. Gathering all your willpower, you wrestle back control of your faculties and forge ahead. On the wall ahead, you spot it. A festering ganglion of black ichor with it two small human skulls leering from it. Oh, God. That's fucked up. The mass of glistening mold pulsates with a grotesque Peristolic? Peristolic? I think that's how you pronounce that. Peristolic motion as you approach it. Embedded in it is a collection of small animal bones. Nonetheless, you have no problems identifying what the two complete small human skull... Those two, yeah. One by one, you pry loose the bones from the writhing of the ganglion. Its motions becoming more and more agitated as you work, and a wave of relief washes over you as the last piece comes loose. Now you must make your way out of this death trap. Jesus, that is horrifying. The two diminutive shapes materialize as it forms the very walls themselves, bodies alive with writhing mold, their blank, idiotic faces stayed up at... Wait, state? I thought it'd be stare. Stayed up at you in a grotesque imitation of life. Your blood runs cold as organs that should never shape human voices spill forth the sound of children laughing. Abominations! A loud shriek escapes from the horrors, and in a maelstrom of writhing blackness, the two pathetic creatures reshape into a single form that towers over you. It does not intend for you to leave. Oh, that's fucked. Oh, that's creepy. I like it. Oh, man. No, I don't. There we go. You defeated your enemies, and there's nothing to loot. Whew. Hey, lady. The skeletal figure of... I have your children's bones. Harita looks up at you and blinks as if waking from a dream. Without a word, she gingerly takes the small bundle of bones in her arms as if it was a swaddled infant. She cradles it for a moment and then looks up at you with grateful eyes. She gently strokes your cheek once and then turns and wanders into the fog. You've set her free. Falling to your knees, you retch violently. If it is from the conquered mold or the emotional moment, you can't quite tell. Kneeling in the grass, you noticed a key left in the grass. You get a feeling it was left there for you and pocket it. Slowly, you regain your composure and get to your feet. Shambling away from the walls, you suddenly stiffen. Did you just hear something? A child's voice? Or perhaps it was just the wind. Wow. God damn. This is really good so far. I like this a lot. Oh, good. What's that book say? Humble cookbook. Read. Hey, recipes. Eggs, potatoes, onions, potatoes, carrots, leeks. Aha. Thank you so much. That's actually really nice. Still have the key. Okay. Hey, Bacillo, I did a thing. Actually, tonic of vitality. How even is my... Verses 1 to 7... Wait. Can I do a comparison real fast? I want to check. Oh, that's cool. They have a little damage comparison by the side there. Okay, yeah, let's go with my let's equip the bastard sword. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice of them to include. Oh, thank you, game. All right, let's cook some stuff. Isn't it? Wait, didn't I just read the book? All of the above can be found in our field. Oh, I need leeks. I'm dumb. All right, I don't need that on anymore. Okay. So now we have plenty of stuff. exit. Then we'll eat some soup. Okay, yeah, that boosts health. Yeah, that does a lot for health. All right. Okay, let's talk to Bacillo and do some, and sell him this. Ooh, that was good gold. Kind of don't need a lantern, a second lantern, but I could wait until later, see if another character could carry it. I'm gonna keep the hammer. The cookbook, don't really need because I learned the recipe. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good now for that. Actually, no. I want to get a shield. I want to get a shield from, yeah. Medium shield. And then equip. There we go. All right. Nothing says Halloween quite like being reminded of the insignificance of human life and the inevitable warm death of the universe. If nothing else, it might remind us to spend time with people we love. I truly hope we have a happy Halloween. Feel free to keep looking around the map. There's not a ton to do right now, but we will be adding quite a bit more content in the following days. Oh, it's just a Halloween message. Ah, damn, I should have played this for Halloween. Okay, well, I can say for certain that this was really cool. That whole segment with the quest and everything, just... Yeah, I can see the Lovecraftian influence easily. That's so good. Like, I really like that. But yeah, I wonder how much more there might be in the map to explore. But yeah, that's really cool that they have this much stuff that you can do in the game. And it seems to be based off of a 2d6 system instead of a d20 system. So that's really interesting. But yeah, I like this. This is really good. Definitely a strong first impression. But yeah, it seems like something happened on this island, or something's with this island that's just wrong, because, yeah, that mold thing was really creepy. Okay. Move through here. But yeah, I don't think we have any other combat or characters to interact with as far as more content to find. But said it was onion and potato, right? Yes. But yeah, that was really cool. That whole segment with the well. And having the backstory of everything was really nice too. And I could probably also see that there's going to be great variety with building characters potentially. I don't know, like we'll have to see, but overall, I did like this. This was really nice. But now that I've pretty much defeated all the enemies and got that quest done, it's kind of it. So, only thing is that I wish I knew how to save, but I guess that's all I can really do at this time. Let's save. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Well, overall, I found that really cool. It was not as long as I expected it to be, although, admittedly, it probably would have been too long to do for Open Couch Gaming. So, yeah, a demonstration of this would have been fun, but it would have been a bit longer than what we normally do, or attempt to do with certain demos. But overall, this was really fun. I would recommend this highly for people that are into CRPGs and kind of want to see a Lovecraftian system that they can bring up. The only thing that I'd probably say is that it feels like certain parts of the writing need a little bit of help proofreading, unless some of it is intentional. And then, of course, needing to right-click for the crafting thing. I don't know if that was said earlier, but I didn't know. I didn't know that I could just right-click for certain shortcut stuffs. So, oops. But in any case, this was really cool. Give this game a wish list. I've had it wishlisted for a while, so getting to play the demo has definitely been a nice treat. And hopefully, when this releases, it gets good praise and everything, because the devs clearly do care about this a lot, and they have done a very good job with what they have here. So yeah, if you like your old D&D systems and the 8-bit charm, give this game a look, and we will. I mean, if anything, maybe when this releases, I might try to stream it. That might be a fun prospect. So yeah. With that said, take care of yourselves, everybody, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye.